Yeah, this 800 hours was sick. So anyway, Intimate. I grew up in a small little part of Meadwood. It was called the Flatbush Junction, but on two, well, it was confused. So anyway, Miss Ricky's school was on the way to Intimates, which is by on the way to Utica Avenue, but you pass like New York Avenue, Glenwood Road. Those roads, Intimates was right there by Pathmark.
A factory?
That's where Intiman's household that's where they was hosting Intiman's at the time. They had a little building. And my grandfather Lou, L-O-U, Bayesian, used to go there and buy Intiman's, and we used to tie the boxes all up and it used to be this high, and we used to eat cakes. Lou used to buy cakes. That was his thing. Mechanic and cakes. I mean, we had to own part of Intiman's. So I went to a little private school named Miss Ricky's School. Miss Ricky's School, on my first day of school, I would never forget, I got bit by a bee on the second day. It was really within the first trimester of Miss Ricky's School. I had my own little corner in Miss Ricky's School that I used to play, and nobody else could come there because it was my corner. I've always been, Miss Ricky was the director, but she was like the principal, which is like the headmaster. I was Miss Ricky's favorite pet. Same thing when I went to the next school, either they was kicking my ass out for giving too much trouble, because they didn't understand who I was. One fat little white one, Lutheran school, called me a sexist pig. My grandmother would have sued her if I had really pushed the issue. My grandmother was notorious for suing the bitches. I went to like 4 schools before I found Jesus.
What was Jesus?
None of them. Well, it depends on how you look at it. He stopped by every now and again. The Brooklyn School was good because Dr. Brown was good. She used to give us lashes. Well, yeah. How the hell do you think I had the girl? I would have been worse than I am today. She'd be like, 1 for these, 2 for that, 3 for that, 4 for that. We had permission to get our asses whooped. I mean, I think our parents kind of sent us there because that was like the only place on earth that legally could lash you. Dr. Brown. Lashes like that. 1 for these, 2, it was always their rhythm. 3 for your dad because I said it. 4 because I said so. 5 because you did this. And 6 because you're going to write all these lines. So with the right lines were like, I will not do this again 500 times. Until the motherfuckers, we got smart and it was like carbon paper, baby. I don't think they ever found it. I think that was the whole idea. I think those schools, they taught you to, they knew you were going to do it, but they didn't say anything because that was what they expected you to figure out, that you should not write it 500 times. You should write it 1 time and carbon paper in between. What did we do? We mastered the lines. Would you like a cookie?
Sure.
It's Intimate.
I see.
And so I grew up like a little spoiled brat. I got $5 for allowance every day to help them with the garbage every week on Friday. $5 before I was 15. Then went up to 25. Now when I got old, if I need something, they be giving like $50. I'm like, bitch, what is that gonna do for the whole month? I was making $100 a month when I was like 10. So this is a rip-off. Can you imagine? This motherfucking time. So I was getting $5 when I got $25 a week. Then by the time I'm old enough to know where the fucking money's at, I can't buy damn candies no more. I used to be the candy king. Now that I'm old, they don't want to give me shit.
I had church when I first moved to New York. I moved into a Mennonite boarding house.
A boarding house.
And we could, get money off our rent by, sweeping the stairs, washing the bathroom floors, stuff like that.
I did all that stuff with my grandmother and stuff. I had my first job was really my grandmother. And she used to buy me pizza. Now if I need a pizza, she don't want to buy. I'm like, this woman is just telling me that the older they get, the worse they get. So then what was happening was I used to get like $1 from my mother. By the time about my budget a month was like at least $200. Wow. As a kid, because if I was smart, I would go to my grandmothers and would get money from my grandfather, steal $5 from my other grandmother. Then she would come back, where's the? I would just go. She'd be hiding stuff all over the place. I'd be playing hide and go seek and find them. And I would take the little. I think one time I took $100 out of the thing. I didn't make it past the front door, child. She found it. She was like, yeah. And she would find where I put it. If it wasn't the candies, it was the damn monies. Anyway, I say all this to say, now that I'm old, they don't give me shit. If I'm hungry, they're like, okay. So what you want me to do about that? I'm like, woo. It's McDonald's and pizza every day after school. Well, now I'm old enough to understand what McDonald's and pizza is. I can't even get a slice. Not showing off, I'm just telling you. If you want to understand where my logic comes from, motherfuckers, they did eat cakes. And so then I was raised next door to Miss Lynette, my grandmother. Miss Lynette, and Colin was her son, and Colin used to have calypso parties, and we used to go next door and we used to dance to this. I learned how to operate a sound equipment, because you can play that all weekend. So that's what I did as a kid. Anyway, I was just saying, I'm cultured. I was raised close to Meadwood, not Miss Ricky School, and the other side, my other grandma, she lived in Vanderbilt Project, which was like hardcore, like motherfucker. Baby. Back then, you would walk from like Nostradamus through Vanderbilt Park. Beats. If it wasn't a fire going on, it was somebody getting their ass whooped, mugged, or straight up beat the fuck up. So we used to have two dogs. One was Kuma and Ricky. That was not Miss Ricky's dog. It was Ricky was the black dog. He lived the longest. Kuma was a mean mixed pit bull.
What's the
Kuma?
Kuma
Kuma's bit me when I was like way too. Kuma had an issue. Kuma was like, girl, nobody even fucked with that house because of Kuma's. Like, Kuma. He just issues. He was just so, he was like me. Spoiled this shit. But like had anger management issues borderline and will bite anybody in sight. So we never had problems. Grandpa would walk the dog, would leave. It all was not nobody's fucking with any one of us. But then one year, the little next door neighbor that lived downstairs, my grandma used to rent the basement. And the man was coming home one night, and one of the boys jumped him. And we out there, I said, just send Kuma out there to go find the motherfucker. Kuma would kill a motherfucker. I mean, nobody had any problems. I think if they had known what house he was going to, they probably would have not messed with